Okay, so I'm moving on to example 3 from 7.1, some word problems associated with the law of sines. The main issue with these is drawing the pictures. So if it's a word problem where the picture's already drawn for you, that's nice. If it's not, then you're going to have to draw the picture. So just pay close attention to detail in what they say. And you can see here that a radio antenna 85 feet high is located on top of an office building. So if I'm drawing the picture, first thing I do is I draw an office building with an antenna 85 feet high. Okay. At a distance AD from the base of the building, they do this quite often, measure from the base of an object. So they mean from the very bottom of the object out here somewhere, right? And it doesn't specify that distance, so and they call it AD, so A and D are the letters I use to draw this. The angle of elevation of the top of the antenna is 26 degrees. Remember, angle of elevation is horizontal line go up. So the top of the antenna is 26, to the bottom is 16. So we have the angle in here and the angle here. They say find the height of the building, which implies we don't know the height. I label that H. So again, drawing the picture correctly is important, so make sure that you take some time to do that well. H is part of a right triangle, so if I can figure out either this length or this length, I can figure out H, which is basic trigonometry. We're always going to assume that trees and buildings and everything grow are built or grow at a right angle to the ground, so always make that assumption there. This obviously is not a right angle, nor is this, so we have to use some math to figure that kind of stuff out. So, first off, in order to use law of sines, I need more information. Currently, I know this angle right here is what? Very good, 10. I know that because 26 minus 16 makes 10. All right, so I'm focusing specifically on this triangle here. I should use the line tool, but anyway, did pretty good. Not as good. There we go. We focus on that triangle there. What I have right now is angle side. I need either another angle or another side to be able to use the law of sines. What I can see here is this right triangle that's in the problem, ADB. That's 90 degrees, that's 26 degrees. So this up here would have to be 64 degrees. Okay, and again, focusing specifically, I'm going to use the line drawing tool this time. I'm focusing specifically on this right triangle, ADB. .26 in the corner plus 90 makes 116, plus 64 makes 180. So we have the ability to find that angle B up in the corner there that's shown by both those triangles. Once I get myself to an angle side situation, now the law of sines is possible to be able to be used to find the missing side up here, the missing side down here, the missing angle over here. So I have all this ability to find all this information. What I've already established is if I can figure out the length of this side AC, I can use trigonometry to find H, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm just going to call this X to give it a name. Law of sines states that X over the sine of 64 should equal 85 over the sine of 10. My calculator, of course, knows the sine of 64 and the sine of 10, so I'll ask. Sine of 64.8988, sine of 10.1736. So to figure out X, I just have to cross multiply 85 times 0.8988 divided by 0.1736. So if I do that, 85 times 0.8988 divided by 0.1736, that comes out to 440.0806. So going back to my picture, I have the ability now to put 440.0806 right here instead of X. And now if I'm focusing just on this right triangle right here, which is ADC, basic right triangle trigonometry, 16-degree angle in the corner, opposite side H, hypotenuse 440.0806. We know that opposite of hypotenuse is sine. So now the sine of the angle 16 degrees should equal the opposite measure H over the hypotenuse 440.0806. that over 1 just to create a proportional look to it. Sine of 16, again my calculator's aware of that, 0.2756. So if I just cross multiply, I've got to multiply 0.2756 times 440.0806. That comes out to H equals about 121.29 feet. The main concern with these problems is we're going to be using trigonometry. That's the study of triangles. So you're going to be wanting to draw pictures that contain triangles and then use law of sines in conjunction with what we already learned about trigonometry to find what they're asking for. And again, sometimes you have to find an intermediate number in order to find what you're actually looking for. There might not be a direct route to the exact thing you're looking for, so you might have to step your way through it a little bit.